go for the split here again through A. But there's 4 players here for Counterlogic Gaming looking to try to just demolish this. Intensity goes down in middle. This is a really weird round for Dignitas right now. They're going to try to settle on B, and the rotation that was caused here could actually work out because Tarek has to fall back into connector. There is Pimp onto Finesse. That is the flank, just cut out of the picture here for CLG. MSL there by the doors is going to get himself an excellent engagement. 2 kills straight away, and that bomb is definitely going to be detonating or the eliminate. Oh no, Kirby. Wow. That is vicious.
Oops.
That's vicious.
Sorry, mate.
Poor MSL, man.
That's just disrespectful. Killing your in-game leader.
Yep.
It's your captain.
Yep.
What are you doing, Kirby? That was an awkward round. Like,
that was very, very awkward.
But it just managed to work out. It was basically AC getting that kill on the guy on B plateau that really made the difference. That really opened that B bomb site. And the guys just ran through long. They noticed B's empty. The rotation had happened from CLG since they thought the attack was coming to A. And AZ getting that pick, obviously opening that B bomb site totally. And CLG not able to retake the site. That's going to be Dignitas utilizing that last call they had, and that's going to be putting CLG in a save round. And so now there's a possibility here for Dignitas to creep into this match.
Indeed, it can definitely happen here for Dignitas. Now, they just have to be, or try to stay safe against these pistols that have been purchased and the saved M4 of Hazed. CLG definitely still going to pose a threat in this round. So what we need to see is that strong anti-force buy / anti-eco kind of strategy coming out from Dignitas. Good use of team play and grenades to clear out positions and try to abuse their strengths.
Yeah, very good position right now from the CTs, considering the long attack is coming from Dignitas once again.
Oh
Hazed
dear.
Gets that first kill.
This could be pretty problematic here. Now Dignitas have to maintain their calm here. Hazed is going to find a pop flash. Will he get the frags as well? He'll get the flash off, but not the frags. He'll go down to Kirby, as now it's just 3 pistoling players left for CLG as they make their way for the rotate. Kirby's there though with the spray. He's been quite low, but he'll still get the frag onto Tarek. The trade's coming in. Finesse gets himself a double with the CZ, and all of a sudden he picks up an AK. Sure, he's got no Kevlar, but there's only 2 players here left for Team Dignitas, and the bomb needs to be planted. Oh, he's going to get shot straight away by AZ, straight to the face. And Dignitas will save the round, but that was a little bit scary.
Yeah, that stack could have, inside hall or A-long, could have made a huge difference there. Unfortunately, 2 of the players managed only to get 1 kill out of it, and Hazed going down middle, and that could have also changed things dramatically in CLG's favor. It got a bit hairy, obviously. It was a 1-on-2 situation for FNS. There was an opportunity for him, but not managing to take it. And Dignitas is going to get that 11th round on the board, but CLG opts to go on that double save. I think it's a smart move right now, since they are up on through 14 rounds. They have the rounds to play with, so double save is very much the smart move right now.
Yeah, because the AZ this time has been the kind of harassing player towards B plateau. There's 2 men in A long actually, where there's 3 oncoming Dignitas players. So once again, Dignitas, they could find some problems here. And the shadows will be spotted by Hazed, and that's actually very, very advantageous, of course, for the CTs to use those shadows in that position.
Yeah, it seems to be the go-to play for Dignitas. They just like to take this long control, and Tensky managed to get Cutler slightly hairy there for a moment, but still managed to get that kill to make it a 5-3 in favor of Dignitas. And still, they're not decided to what they're doing really. It's 50 seconds on the clock, so they still have a lot of time to make a call here. JDM though is gonna get picked off towards the B bombs. That seems like it's gonna be attacked. Tarek gets the MSL though. That's Pimp taking down Tarek as well. So only gonna be FNS left on this one.
Yeah, this looks pretty darn nice from Dignitas. Much cleaner than the previous situation. And again, we can note that CLG, instead of trying to force bind this round or something, they decided to go for another save. And I mean, of course, it makes sense to get a good buy-in.
Yeah.
I think they're actually too low to really force, but I think one of the players wouldn't even have been able to buy a FAMAS. So
yeah, it made all sense at this point. And since they have the rounds to play with, you just want to do that. And FNS here is just going to try to force a kill. I don't think it's happening for him. Nope, Tensky's going to pick him off to make that 12-14. Still CLG up front, but the gap is closing right now. And that's just the point in time where CLG needs to start converting these rounds. Otherwise, Dignitas is going to be equalizing, actually. I mean, if CLG loses this one, they're going to be on another save round afterwards. So it's getting very, very close at this point.
Yeah, it's such a back and forth match in this sense. We feel like Dignitas are out of it. They come straight back in. Now they're struggling again. And CLG looking like they can close this one down. But this is a really huge buy for both teams. And we have a fast pace potentially into the B plat. Let's see if CLG is throwing the counter grenades. Starting to file in now with those nades. And JDM's in a great position to deal with Tensky if he decides to go past the smoke, but looks like he's just going to hold down for now. Maybe throw a Molotov through onto the chicken hut position behind the smoke.
There's a small gap you can see through actually on that right side of the smoke.
Oh, the reposition here from JDM. Might catch, and he'll find Tensky just as the Molotov's about to come in, and that's going to be a huge tell here for the CT. CLG now, Finesse, he can make the difference. He comes in from the back, takes down Pimp. The flank is real, and JDM's still alive on the site with that orb. He's going to find another kill onto Kirby, just in the madness of the smokes everywhere, spinning around. AC finally takes him down. 2-on-2 situation now, and CLG have prevented the bomb from actually being planted so far, and these positions are really awkward, but AC spins around again. Finesse goes down, and now it's on Hazed. Can he get it done? He's coming in from B plant, they know, and AZ's there. He finds the angle. He's going to just reposition right now, make it difficult for Hazed. They're using the time on the clock, and MSL shoots him in the back. What a round there. AZ just finding all these just incredulous frags there. 3 kills out of him.
Yeah, if Finesse had the opportunity to make things happen, just not managing to convert that frag. It was easy, taking it a bit of a flick shot from him, and it's going to be putting CLG in another save round. So potentially we're going to be looking at a 14-14 score line, and Dignitas is converting these. Like, they're utilizing all these after-plan situations so well. Not even after-plan, but 2-on-2s and 3-on-2 situations. They're just winning most of them as this match has gone further.
We're going to get an overtime out of this one. It's starting to feel like that could really happen at this point. It's going to be very, very close. It's going to go down to one last buy versus buy sort of situation in that sense. And once again, anti-eco here for Team Dignitas. And so far they've shown pretty decent anti-ecos, or at least when applied to CLG, they've been delivering the results that they have needed. And once again, taking that long control. We're seeing this again and again. It's their go-to bread and butter anti-eco, it would seem. Yeah,
it works though. I mean, they'll get a lot of information for this time around. You're going to have Hazed and Cutler here down the middle, well, trying to make a bit of a distraction before Dignitas gets further on. But obviously, none of the Dignitas players are committing to that middle. In fact, they're falling all the way back. But Hazed right now, I think, is going to hear what the T's are doing. He's going to hear that rotation go towards that B bomb site.
And there we go. 2 quick entries there from AC. Once again, this guy is just going absolutely ham in this tournament. And 3rd kill for AZ. Sure, they're against ecoing players, but you need those entries. You need the space, the openings. Oh my god. Pimp just executes AZ. You're going to have to get a replay of that one to see exactly what the hell happened there. But yeah, 2 players left. Hayes has actually found himself an AK-47, so he could be a little bit of a nuisance here for Team Dignitas. Yeah, right, she's actually going to go for the save there. Cutler looking to be the nuisance, and Pimp is going to spot him, and there it is. Now they know where Cutler is, and Pimp will take him down.
Yeah, it's only going to be Haste left. He has picked up an AK-47, so he's just going to try and save it at this point. These rounds have been so close, but yet still Dignitas has built a bit of an economy. Even if they would lose one here, they could buy another round. And CLG's looking at CLG's money right now. It seems like, yep, JDM can get an AWP. They will make a healthy buy out of this. And Haste getting that AK is going to save some money for them as well. So they'll have everything they need to defending on this. But all these rounds have been pretty close so far. So it's impossible to call at this point. It's going to go down to once an attack has happened from Dignitas, they've taken over in bomb side. It's going to be, another 2-on-2 probably, or a 1-on-2 or 3 or 3-on-2 situation that's going to make a difference. And
the interesting thing here is that overtime is very possible from an economic perspective, because CLG already have the loss bonus. CLG can buy next round if they lose this one. Yeah. And then Dignitas have so much money now that 1 loss bonus, and they can also buy. So very interesting situation going into potentially what could be the last rounds here. And Tarek's up on the tree position as the push is slowly coming in. It looks like Team Dignitas just want this straight up. They're pushing in, they're barreling into this bomb site, and we've got Tarek just dropping down. JD is going to open things up with a defensive kill onto MSL. The bomb gets collected there by Tarek's Tensky, so let's see if they can get the plant in now. The boost coming up onto AZ potentially there, up onto the tree position. He's going to find the spray, but not the frag here. Trades back and forth, and Kirby's in a nice forward position. Spray comes in, gets 2 there, down to Tensky, the new man, but Finesse is going to take him down, and that's going to be that 15 rounds to 14 now. And CLG, they have to win once more against the buy, and they can take this. But Dignitas, who knows what's going to happen at this point?
Yeah, another wall of smoke strategy. The same CLG was doing to Dignitas. Dignitas doing that to CLG. They're doing that B strat where they create a wall of smokes to sort of slice that B bomb site into two halves. But this time around, Dignitas didn't manage to get that bomb down, and it came down to a 2-on-2, and FNS managing to close it out in the end in a 1-on-1, and it seems like it's going to be another slower approach from Dignitas, but less presence towards that A long though. It's going to be more towards the B. Maybe they're going to be building up something here to drop room actually.
Very possible. Dignitas was like, okay guys, we really we should have secured that one. That should have been in the bag. We just didn't hit a few shots there, so let's try it again. Just add a bit of delay, just to have a bit of obscurity, waste some of the grenades, the counter grenades at the early points of the round.
Yeah, you have two CTs all the way too long. They have this stack here inside hall. It's gonna be a long rotation, but Tarek gets that first kill though.
And there it is. He's still in position, looking for some more information. Finesse now, if he can deliver a nice defense here by drop, that could be it for CLG. But we've got JDM coming in from the back here. Dignitas don't know what hit them. They're down to 2 players. Pimp and Ace need to get it done, but it's all on Pimp at this point against 4 players. CLG could very well do this right now. He's by B Plateau. They know where he is. This is a very hard ask from Pimp right now. He's got 35 seconds as well. The clock is not even on his side. He's going to find the first engagement, trying to tap down his, but it's not going to work. The frag comes in, and CLG will close 16-14. Dignitas gave them a hell of a fight, but they managed to push it forwards.
Yeah, that was an interesting last down. Dignitas trying to create a bit of a B sandwich, B split happening there, but Tarek getting that kill on long. And then there was 2 players from CLG that created a crossfire in drop room, getting those kills. JDM getting 2, leaving Pimp alone in a 1-on-4 situation, and he was not able to convert. Things turn out that CLG is going to be moving on with a 16-14 win.
Yeah, very impressive. I mean, that match is so hard to call. I think these are both teams that are really looking for that, just a really big result to push them forwards. I mean, imagine Dignitas now, had they won this one, having a new player in there. The last week, they switched out Schneider for Tensky. Imagine the note that if they win this match, go forward in the tournament, that positive note could really reinforce the team. But CLG are the ones coming from America. But looks like we do have an interview down on the stage, so take it away, Red Eye.
Thank you very much, Tarek. Well done. CLG, great comeback at the end there, because it looked like it was all getting away from you. Dignitas really putting you under pressure, and AZ just going crazy with frags. How did you cope with the end of that game?
Yeah, that was a huge struggle for us. I'm glad we closed that out because it was getting out of hand towards the second half. Honestly, it should have been we should have closed it out much earlier, I feel like, and it just slipped away slowly. We lose 1 gun round, we're ecoing the next 2, and it's just slowly they get control.
Talk about earlier on in the game, because things were going fantastically well for you. When you're playing like that as a team and the chemistry's working and all the calls are working out, what's it like with the teammates? Yeah,
it feels really good. I think we were up 7-1 at one point in the first half, and even that half, it slowly just slipped away. They just, that 1v3 that last round especially, he got that ninja defuse in the smoke. That was really unfortunate. It's just something we have to work on as a team, though, but it feels really good when everything's working, and then to have it slip away slowly is just super frustrating.
How much weight is on you as one of the North American teams? We often give you guys a bit of stick about maybe not being as good as the Europeans, and when are the North Americans going to finally win a major? How much pressure is there on you guys to keep winning like this and coming back and proving the point?
Well, I mean, I feel like we're underdogs here, no one expects us to do well, so I like being in that position, sort of, because then there's pressure. If you're Fnatic or Envy, then you're expected to make it out of groups, and then if you do get upset, it's just, you don't want that to happen. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we finished that out, and I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow.
Yeah, so talk to me about tomorrow. What do you do between now and then?
Well, I'm expecting to play Na'Vi. We might play Envy. It's between Na'Vi or Envy. But from now till then, I mean, it's just watching demos. That's all we can really do. Maybe even come earlier tomorrow and warm up DM and just make sure game's on point.
Congratulations, well done. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Tarek from CLG. And now, before we head off towards some more commercial breaks, instead, this time round, we've got Pala waiting for us in agreement. It's all yours, mate.